Soulstorm cast aside of East Yorkshire, and today we have a 1v1 on Tranquility's End. Over in the Eldar corner we have Moon, and over in the Chaos corner we have Farseer. Farseer throwing down a Chaos Temple and also triple cultists, whereas the Eldar player popping down an Aspect Portal and triple Guardians, also as well as a Plasma Generator. It'll be interesting to see what the Chaos player goes for. He goes for Raptors, so that'll be an interesting mix to see if we can get some harassment off on the early game. Not going for the nearest and dearest these cultists, they're going to go for something a little bit further afield. Whereas the Guardians are actually going to capture their natural strategic points over yonder. A Ranger squad coming out, as well as some fleet of foot, which is pretty standard fare for the Dark Eldar. Some heretics casually standing around these strategic points waiting for them to be captured. Double burn singers ready to pop another building onto that point. These cultists over here going to do a bit of scouting, I reckon, by the looks of things. Going to see what they can see. Or maybe not. Maybe just thought, you know what, we were thinking about scouting but decided against it. Too much effort for us. Rangers are going to be pushing out over on the eastern side. Some Raptors will be manoeuvring this way. Looks like they might be thinking about capturing this strategic point, and then deciding against it. Been shot away by these Rangers. Not doing all that much in the way of damage, but already bringing them down to half morale. We do have what else is... oh, we've got another Raptor squad coming out, so heavy commitment to the harassment. Raptors are currently powerless against the Rangers. Got some cultists moving in, going to slap around these Guardians. Listing Shrine being finished by these double burn singers. Nothing coming from the Aspect Portal as of yet. These Raps are going to move in, trying to prevent these Guardians from capping that relic. Going to be mincing through their armour fairly quickly. These boys are going to have an extra boy thrown into their squad. And they do run away, not quite being able to capture that relic. It's a fairly good get for that Raptor squad. Second Raptor squad is going to capture this strategic point over here. Whereas these cultists are going to try and pester this 5-man squad of Guardians. Now these Raptors are going to try and capture this relic, while the other squad pound these Guardians. Another Guardian's going to retake, well, try attempt number 2 to take this relic over here. But these Raptors are going to come over and try and prevent them once again. While these Raptors standing over here, eating some bullets from the Rangers. Guardians are just going to ignore the relic once again and run away. 2 Guardians versus 2 Raptors. I mean, while the Rangers do a fleet of foot and while the Eldar are generally very, very mobile, with this terrain feature smack bang in the middle, does give the movement advantage to the Raptors, I would say. And especially since these Rangers are invisible at the moment. Raptors are sore disadvantage. Oh, that poor Bonesinger being brought low, kicked away by the Raptor. These boys are going to engage these Guardians in the middle. Raptor squad, well, one of the Raptor squads have had their morale broken. We do have a Farseer on her way out. Second squad of Guardians coming to see if they can support. Do a Plasma Generator bashing going on. This Farseer will come out. Probably throw down a big shiny. Yep, there we go. A big shiny boom from the Farseer. Do manage to get that Plasma Generator down to 2/3 of its health, but that won't be much in the grand scheme of things for the Chaos player. 3 Raptors, well, 2 Raptors left. They're going to again try and prevent this relic from being taken. We do have some cultists coming in with their shiny eyes, so the shiny eyes will be able to see these Rangers, forcing them to move back a bit. And this is quite a commitment to the harassment. Has the Chaos player also been... Ah, yeah, they are still capping and building and doing all their economy stuff, which is good. You don't want to harass while forgetting about your economy. These cultists going ham on these Rangers. These Raptors trying to avoid the Farseer and focus down on these Guardians. Full wipe of cultists as the Rangers do their ninja jiu-jitsu stuff, burying their blades deep within the tainted hearts of the cultists. These guys are now going to run away as the Farseer does a big boom. Chaos Lord coming out. Probably going to try and 1v1 this Farseer. while she does have Mind War and lots of other bits and bobs, in a 1v1 versus a Chaos Lord, she is going to be smacked around fairly quickly. Chaos Lord undecided what he wants to do. These Raptors are surrounding this Farseer, playing a futuristic game of Soggy Biscuit, which is not what the Farseer really wants. These Raptors are going to jump over, trying to engage the Rangers. Tainted Auspex has gone down as well, which will help them see the Rangers, but now they are invisible as they are too far away. But Shiny Eyed Cultists will come back round, providing them some visibility. We do have the Chaos player with some critical locations. There is a countdown on the way. Some cultists minding their own business over in this general direction. These guys are going to push in further, try and spank these Rangers. Rangers are not terrible in the way of, well, I mean, not brilliant close combat, but they do seem to be holding up against cultists. But against these Raptors, they are no match. These Dark Reapers are on the field as well. If they can keep separate from the melee skirmish in the middle, they will be able to do a fair number on Raptor and Cultist alike. Chaos Lord moving in. A big boom from the Farseer. I do believe that's just a generic attack ability from her. With a 1v1 fight going on between the two. And, oh my goodness, her health is going down remarkably quickly. As well as, I mean, it doesn't help me being surrounded. Not able to retreat. And she does get smacked around by the Chaos Lord and fall prey to his wily, chaotic mace. These Rangers, holding, like I say, holding up against on their own against these cultists. These Raptors doing their best against the Dark Reapers. With fleet of foot, they are more or less impossible to engage in close combat unless properly surrounded or backed off into a corner. Soul Shrine is going down, and we do have another Farseer coming out. Dark Reapers are going to run away over here, and these Rangers are going to be smacked around by one squad, whereas this Listening Shrine of Shooty Bits is going to be smacked around by this Chaos Lord. Another Bone Singer being kicked to the ground by the Raptors. Guardians over here are going to come back. They have not quite decapped, but they are in the way of decapping a critical location over here. So that countdown will be nullified at some point. This constant harass from the Chaos player is working massive benefits. It is preventing the Eldar from building up any sort of economy. They have managed to destroy that listening shrine over there with the shooty bits on it. Farseer now back up. Raptors are going to take care of that entire Guardian squad over there, and they will decap this strategic point over here. Rangers now being chased and punched in the face by these Raptors. Morale's been broken on one of them. Dark Reapers almost killing the Chaos Lord. Farseer might be able to come in and get her revenge if she can. And there we go. Go for a wonderful kill animation. Doing a little, yeah. God damn, these kill animations in the game that was so old as well, what, something like 2003, 2005? That general area, the mid-noughties, and it still holds up to this day. God bless it. Farseer breaking the morale of these Raptors. Rangers doing their best. We have got a third squad of Raptors now coming in, really committing to this harassment. What's going on the base at the moment? Not much, to be honest. I mean, they've done their bit. They have done what they needed to. May as well. I mean, I suppose if they can win, why not push, eh? Listing Shrine with Shooty Bits has been upgraded. Farseer throwing out a guidance ability on them, increases their accuracy. Dark Reapers still alive, manoeuvring around. Guardians coming back in to assist in the defence of the Eldar base. Nothing being built as of yet. We do have two plasma generators for them there. This Listing Shrine of Shooty Bits is putting in the work, and it does look like that the steam of this Chaos Raptor assault is falling back. For a second I thought there was going to be a fourth Raptor squad being built. Bone Singer slyly coming round the side. Raptors are on auto-replenish. Well, at least one squad of them are. I must say that the APM of each of these players must be through the roof at the moment. The amount of harassment and action that's been going on is absolute pure chaos. Harlequin coming out, that'll be really, really useful for disrupting the attack animations of these Chaos Raptors, allowing these Rangers and Dark Reapers to get their shots in. Harlequin out. She'll be jumping about the place, doing what she can. Dark Reapers. Oh, sorry, that was a Ranger being slain by a Raptor, and these Raptors are now finally being beaten back by the Eldar player. One singular Dark Reaper, probably been forgotten about, bless him, is going to be turned literally into mincemeat. Harlequin is going to come in to avenge his hair-fallen comrade. But these boys don't want any of it, they're just going to retreat. Chaos Lord now back on the field as well. We have a support portal for the Eldar player. Let's have a look at the economy, 68-20 compared to the 79-10, so no major economic advantage being gained by the Chaos player. They do have the map presence though. I mean, they've got listing shrines here, there and everywhere. These boys are going to shoot up this listing shrine with their pistols, and maybe these Guardians can finally take this relic. Not going to hold my breath. Another Harlequin being punted out. And it all goes quiet. I should take a quick swig of the old beer. There we go. Recording on a Saturday for a change. Going to the boys' house tomorrow to play some D&D. So no time to record tomorrow. Farseer moving in, seeing the Chaos Lord and then deciding, nah mate, that's not what I want. Rangers moving forward. Tainted Auspex coming down. And the Raps are going to jump in and see what they can do. Instant morale being broken. And these boys are going to move around. Farseer once again going to be surrounded and destroyed in the face by these Chaos Raptors and Chaos Lord. Dark Reaper in a bad position, managing to run away. These Rangers are just out of range of the... Oh, never mind, the Titan Auspex has been destroyed. Harlequin is coming out, knocking this boy over, but he just managed to slide away. Michael Jackson his way out of danger. Oh, we do have a second Harlequin, so we might see a Harlequin. I mean, I think that their limit is 3, maybe? Possibly. To have a 2 or 3. But Harlequin is exactly what they need to keep these Raptors off their selves. 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever number it is, more Raptors are coming out. Real dedication to the chainsword has this Chaos player got. Harlequin going to see what she can do against these cultists, but then deciding against it. Rap's going to move around over here trying to destroy this listing shrine. Harlequin going to see if she can stop them. Naruto running almost into combat, doing fancy nonsense, managing to take out, was that 2? 2 Raptors, very quickly going through their armour. Falcon Grav Tank going to come in, and these Chaos Raptors are in a not brilliant situation. Only 1 model left in that unit. These boys and girls have managed to take on the strategic location. Machine Pit going down for the Chaos player. These Guardians are going to be smacked in the face by these Raptors, but these Dark Reapers are going to provide them some covering fire. Falcon Grav Tank swooping in, and they're going to make quick work of these Raptors. They are going to retreat. 1 Raptor squad only got 2 models left, 1 model on very low health. This Harlequin is going to chase them off and see what she can do. We do have a Fire Dragon Aspect Stern going down. Webway Gate being built as well. These Rangers capturing this place, this strategic point. And some more plasma generators going down for the Chaos player. And a vehicle cap increase as well, so expect to see some Chaos mechanical nonsense. Unholy machines from the Dark Mechanicum. Dark Reapers moving in. Falcon Grav Tank jumping. Going to see what they can do. Going to have a Defiler out soon. And Harlequin is going to chase this Chaos Lord. Chaos Lord not enjoying this combat at all. Seems to be a lot more difficult to take on a Harlequin than it does to take on a Farseer. These guys are going to shoot at this machine pit. Burnslinger's moved in. Probably going to throw down the... oh, what's the Burnslinger's ability? The Wraith Term, which will halt reinforcements for 30 seconds from a building, I do believe. Yes. That is what that ability does. I do believe it also stops turrets, but the Chaos player has not put any turrets down, so that point is moot. These Raptors over here, an aspiring champion, along with a very poorly boy. We do have some fire dragons out. Cultists capping that point, gonna move in and see what kind of mischief they can cause. Yes, and they're gonna go and slap this webway gate over here. Listing Shrine, an upgrade with some escalated engagement.
4 minutes until taken.
Oh, there's a taken hold victory. Who's the it's Chaos player who's got the taken hold victory. Point over. Oh, that's the Eldar. So point in the middle. Well, it's about to be decapped by the Guardians over here anyway. These cultists are just going to be a nuisance. Not doing much in the way of harass, but these I mean, they're trying, and isn't that the main? Some more Harlequins coming out. And these Reapers are going to cut them down very quickly. Listing Post being broken down by the Dark Reapers, soon to be joined by the Fire Dragons. Ah, there we go. Wraith Term now being researched, so the Burnsingers will be able to do stuff. Is that not a natural ability? I don't believe it's... I think they've got to research it. Fair enough. Chaos Sorcerer. Bringing the sauce. Bringing the chaosy bits bobs. We've not decapped the strategic point, but they have killed the listing post. Oh, that's an unfortunate shot. Defiler throwing out a belch of death. Taking out one poor ranger. Chaos Sorcerer saying they shall not pass as he slams his staff down to the floor. Harlequin moving forward. Chaos Sorcerer might have to be careful. Doesn't want to get caught out of position. Hell Talon going to swarm over here. See what we can see what we can destroy with the Dustbins of Chaos. Wraith Lord out. Not been upgraded with his Bright Lance as of yet. But this Hell Talon will kill this poor unfortunate Burnsinger. Focusing down on the builder units. There's a big push going on over here. Falcon Grav Tank with 2 boys in it. I do believe that will be a... gonna jump over the side and then drop down some Fire Dragons. And they're going to take on this Defiler. Mincing its armour as quickly as they like. Farseer along with some Dark Reapers engaging in close combat. These Dark Reapers do not want to be engaging close combat for much too longer. Chaos also throwing out some Eldritch Bolts. And a Mind War going down. Oh no, so that's a big shiny Eldritch Boomer from the Farseer. Do believe a Defiler has been destroyed by the dragons over here. Wraith Lord coming in just punching this plasma generator. Farseer chasing off this Chaos Sorcerer. And the Eldar have brought this back. I mean, the harassment at the beginning of the game, I was absolutely convinced at one point that the Chaos had it, but the Eldar are bringing out the big toys. I mean, they've got the Warp Spiders, they've got the Wraith Lords. Chaos Space Marine player has not managed to be able to transition away from his Raptors. He's bringing out Defilers, but these Fire Dragons able to take down these Hell Talons and the Defilers fairly quickly. Another Defiler out. These Raptors are going to take on these Fire Dragons. There are a lot of Raptors, but very low on health, and the Wraith Lord is picking them up and slamming them back down to the ground. Defiler now engaging close combat with the Defiler. Oh, the Defiler engaging close combat with the Wraith Lord. These boys chasing away these Fire Dragons. And 1v1, the Defiler does manage to take it out. Chaos Sorcerer going to try and slap around this Farseer. Second Defiler coming out. These Chaos Raptors chasing away this Fire Dragon squad. But we've got a whole smorgasbord of Space Elves coming in. Double Warp Spiders. So every time the Raptors teleport in, they could just teleport away. But mind you, they're not terrible. I mean, not brilliant, but like they're not the worst in the world at close combat. They do manage to almost wipe out a full squad of Raptors, and in fact, one more model of that Raptor squad left. You have triple Defilers, well, double Defilers, and a Helltown. Helltown is going down. It has gone down. Defilers peppering these boys as best they can. This Raptor squad, one member left, practically dead, 11 health left. Fizzy Rolly throws out the GG. Moon replies in kind, and that is a Eldar victory.
4 minutes until taken hold victory.
If he doesn't surrender, which he should do. This is going to be 2 games in a row where the surrender's a bit weird. Ah, there we go. There we go. A smooth surrender from Fizzer Rolly. So, good exciting game that. Quite enjoyed that one. Anyway, mine has been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never short, and I will see you in a bit. Peace.